Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our family quiz night. I'm here on my own in the church building hosting this quiz, but I hope that you are nice and comfy at home with a cup of tea in hand and are ready to get quizzical. Now, there's a few important things that you'll need. Make sure you've got someone in your team who has the Google form where you're going to be registering your answers. Also, make sure you come up with a good team name because we will be giving, or I will be giving, bonus points for the best team name. What else do you need? I think that's everything that you need for now. I'm going to give us a little while, not too long, but just a few minutes to make sure everyone's got everything that they need. If you need something, post in the chat now, and I'll try and have a chat with you. But it's good to have you with us this evening for our family quiz night. Let's see if I can get some conversation going in the chat. If you can hear me, say hi in the chat. That would be really great, because I've got no one here to banter with. It's just me. If you've already checked out the answer sheet, you'll have noticed that there are 4 rounds. One round has 11 questions in it, rather than 10, because I'm special and I like to do things that way. But 4 rounds, and each round should be family friendly. Everyone should be able to get involved. I encourage you, if you do have kids in the room, don't blurt out the answers straight away and give them a chance to actually answer a question for once. We know you know everything. Give the kids a chance. No one's saying hi or anything. Am I just talking to an empty room? Yes, I am, but is there anyone watching over the internet? Hello? Hey, Eliana says hello. What's quite fun is I've got the blinds up so people can see that something's going on in here, but people are walking past, and all they're seeing is a strange bloke stood here talking apparently to himself. But I'm doing this for you. Hey, Steve says hi. Can you turn your mic up, please? How's that? It might be a bit fuzzy. Hello, hello, hello. Believe it or not, I managed to set all this kit up in about 25 minutes. So if there's a few issues with it, I'm sorry. Hazel says hello as well. I'm not on my own. Oh, dearie me. Tell you what, I'm going to give us 2 more minutes and then we're going to start the quiz. Again, make sure you've got your Google form ready. Make sure you come up with a good team name, because there will be bonus points. And this evening there are prizes. Fantastic prizes. But I'm not going to show you them yet, because it's the first round. Hope you're enjoying the crisp picture on our new camera. Look at that. Hey. Uh-huh. Very nice. Not like 4 pixels like we've been having for the last few months. Yeah. It's about time, really. Do 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 do. There's an autofocus box following my face. Oh, there is. Oh, that's fun. Let me see if I can... If I try and fix that, you'll see all the camera settings. Let me give it a quick go. I'm still here. Hope you enjoyed that little glimpse there. Have I fixed it? Aha! I fixed it! All right. 1 more minute. I know that was probably more than 2 minutes already, but still, I'm going to give us 1 more minute, and then we're going to get started with this quiz. We've got 20 people watching. I'm hoping for some good competition tonight, people. Okay, I'm giving you 30 seconds to come up with your team name. Make sure you've got your form and you've got your Zoom call or whatever you're doing ready. And then we're going to start. Oakley dokley. Well, make sure you can see the screen. Hello, Corette. How are you? Make sure you can see the screen because this first round is the memory challenge. Yes, the memory challenge round, which begins with question 1. Here is a picture of the prizes for this evening. That's right, if you win this quiz, you could win all of that. And if you're really nice, you might share it. But if you're a little bit selfish and you enjoy them, you can keep them all to yourself. That is the prize for this evening. Well, pay attention to that image, because here's a different one. Something is missing, and question 1 is rather simple. What colour was the missing packet from that second image? I hope you were paying attention. Well, hopefully that's taught you that you need to be paying attention during the memory challenge. All right. I'm going to move on to question 2 because it shouldn't take you too long to get that one. You either know or you don't know. Question number 2, here's another picture. This is a picture of my desk earlier today. The contact email is giving an error, says it needs to be a number. That's annoying. Never mind. Here's a picture of my desk. I'll fix that in a minute. Here's a picture of my desk. And here's another picture of my desk. And the question is simply this. What disappeared from my desk? Were you paying attention? Hello, Steve Lee. How are you? Alrighty. That's question 1 and 2 already. We're flying through this quiz. Now, for questions 3 to 5, I'm going to tell you a short story. I will repeat it only once, and then I will ask you some questions based on this short story. So I'm going to tell you a short story. I will repeat it once, and then I'll ask you some questions based on it. Are you ready for the story? Here it is. One day, a gingerbread man woke up in his house made of cheddar cheese. He put on his jelly-top buttons, picked up his white and red-striped candy cane, and strolled out into the street. Who would he meet but a gingerbread boy still wearing his purple pajamas and holding a blue balloon? All of a sudden, the balloon exploded, and the 2 gingerbreads were showered in green and orange and pink sprinkles. I'll repeat the story. One day, a gingerbread man woke up in his house made of cheddar cheese. He put on his jelly-top buttons, picked up his white and red-striped candy cane, and strolled out into the street. Who would he meet but a gingerbread boy still wearing his purple pajamas and holding a blue balloon? All of a sudden, the balloon exploded, and the 2 gingerbreads were showered in green and orange and pink sprinkles. Question number 3 is this. What were the gingerbread man's buttons made from? Question number 4. What was the gingerbread boy wearing? Question number 5. What colours were the sprinkles? And I need you to give me all 3 colours or you won't get the point. Okay, that's enough time for that question. Now, this is the memory challenge round, and so question 6 is this. Name any 3 of the other prizes, or name any 3 of the prizes that you saw in that picture from question 1. Can you remember it? And I need 3 answers, or you won't get a point. Hi, Harry. I'll give you 10 more seconds for that question. Okay, question number 7. Did I have 1, 2, or 3 juggling balls on my desk? Did I have 1, 2, or 3 juggling balls on my desk? I hope there's no cheating going on. Cheaters never prosper. Question number 8. In the short story that I told you, what colour was the gingerbread boy's balloon? Question number 9. What was the gingerbread man's house made from? A few people seem to be reporting issues with the answer sheet. Is anyone else finding... Oh, right, it says number only. Oh, dear. How on earth have I managed to do that? really don't know how I managed to do that. Never mind. Tell you what, I'll give you question 10 and then I'll try and figure it out. And question 10 is this. Was the gingerbread man's candy cane white and red striped or red and white striped? Which way round was it? Okay, I think I fixed the form. If you go back and try it now. Oh, how do I save? Yeah, it should work, shouldn't it? It might be a good idea to write your answers down on a piece of paper, and if you can't get it to work, refresh the form or open it on another device and it should work. My apologies for that. Deary me, it's almost like I only finished writing this quiz this afternoon. And so if there's errors in the answer form, I do apologise. I should be able to fix them on the fly. Let me know if you have any other issues and I should be able to fix them. Are you ready for round number 2? I hope you are. Round 2 is the Dr. Seuss rhyming round. In the Dr. Seuss rhyming round, I will read famous quotes from Dr. Seuss books. Yeah, books and poems and things. And I will insert some blanks. Now, Dr. Seuss is very famous for rhyming. So what you need to do is fill in the blanks based on what the rhyme scheme seems to be. So for this first rhyme, it's questions 1 to 4. And let me just make my image a little bit smaller. And the rhyme you need to figure out is this. From blank to blank and blank to blank, funny things are everywhere. From blank to blank and blank to blank, funny things are everywhere. So it's question answers 1, 2, 3, and 4. For those 4 blank answers, I'm going to give you a minute for this one because it's quite tricky. I'm going to give you 30 more seconds for that answer, and can someone let me know in the chat if the form is working again? Oh, good, it is working. Thank you, Harry and Jono. The wonders of modern technology. Let's move on to question 2. Well, not what's actually question 2. It's actually questions 5 to 8 for the Dr. Seuss rhyming round. fill in the missing rhymes. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful, blank, 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 blank. No, I got that wrong. Blank, 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 blank. Oh dear, I can't even read. What's going on? I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful, blank, 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 blank. I may have given away the syllable structure. "30 more seconds for that one. Thank you, Jono, for letting me know that the form's not working properly again. I'm just fixing that now. I'm going to check the rest of the quiz. I'll give you slightly longer on this one so I can do that. Okay, I think I fixed that. Can you let me know if I fixed that? We're going to move on to what is questions 9 to 11 for this round. You can probably now see why there's 11 questions in this round, because that's how many rhymes there are left. Questions 9 to 11, and here is the rhyming scheme that you need to finish. Today you are you, that is truer than true, there is no one alive who is blanker blank blank. Today you are you, that is truer than true, there is no one alive who is blanker blank blank. I'll give you 15 more seconds. Alrighty. Ooh, I've pressed something funny. There we are. Oh dear. I've broken everything. There we are. Right. Okay, that's the end of the Dr. Seuss rhyming round. And just like that, we're over halfway through the quiz, technically. One question over halfway through. And we come to round 3. Now, a reminder, after you submit your answers using the Google form, giving me time to mark them, there will be a video, a little taster of what's going to be coming up in the next week, because, of course, this quiz is to celebrate the release of our Reasonable and Real series of videos, but you can wait till after you've submitted your results and you'll see a short video, or a couple of short videos, explaining what it's all about. For now, though, we move on to round 3, which is the guesstimate round. In this round, you have to guesstimate. Now, to make it a little bit easier for you, I have made it multiple choice, but you need to listen closely because the multiple choice is not on your answer sheet. So make sure you're listening nice and closely. Question 1. Oh, it is on the screen, so you don't need to listen that closely. Never mind. How many bees does it take on average to produce a single teaspoon of honey? Is it 10, 12, 50, or 75? How many bees does it take on average to produce a single teaspoon of honey? I'll let you argue that one out for 30 seconds. Now, I hope it goes without saying, but please, no cheating. Time for question number 2. Luke Stevenson is a freelance photographer who once took a picture of every single cornflake in a box of cornflakes. The question is, how many cornflakes were there in his 500-gram box? Was it 7,120, 7,121, 7,122, or 7,123? How many cornflakes were in his 500-gram box? Alrighty, that's quite enough time to argue about how many cornflakes there are in a 500-gram box. Question number 3. According to the DEFRA Family Food Survey in 2018, how many litres of milk do people in the UK drink on average in a year? I'll give you 20 more seconds. Okay, we come on to question number 4 in the guesstimate round. How many grains of rice are there, on average, in a 1 kilogram bag of rice? Is it 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, or 50,000? Steve Lee, the fact that you've asked that question, I mean, it's a wonderful question. I don't know the answer. All right, time for question number 5. By 2024, it is predicted that there will be how many million smartphone users in the UK? How many million smartphone users will there be in the UK by 2024? Is it 51 million, 61 million, 71 million, or 81 million? Ten more seconds on that one. Okay, question number 6. According to tea.co.uk, my favourite website, approximately how many cups of tea are drunk by the British population daily? Is it 50 million, 75 million, 100 million, or 125 million? How many cups of tea are drunk by the British population daily? Ten more seconds. Okay, question number 7. How many cups of coffee are drunk per day in Britain? Is it 70 million, 90 million, 110 million, or 130 million? How many cups of coffee are drunk by Brits every day? Ten more seconds. All right, question number 8. A gaming question. How many copies of the game Minecraft have been sold? This was as of May 2020. I got the figure. As of May 2020, how many copies of the game Minecraft have been sold? Is it 200 million, 220 million, 240 million, or 260 million? Ten more seconds. Alrighty, Harry, you're going to love this question. How many kilograms of toilet paper does an average Brit flush down the toilet every year? Is it 15.6 kilograms, 16.6 kilograms, 17.6 kilograms, or 18.6 kilograms? This is a difficult question and probably takes a lot of self-reflection, so I'll give you 10 more seconds. Steve Lee, that was too much information you just posted in the chat. It's time for question. I unadvanced my slides by accident. It's time for question number 10 of the guesstimate round. That's kind of the point, Paul. Pure guesswork, it's the guesstimate round. Well done for listening closely. Question number 10. How many hours does it take our wonderful NHS to treat 1 million patients? This is an amazing question. Is it 12 hours, 24 hours, 36 hours, or 48 hours? They serve us brilliantly. So how quickly do they get through 1 million patients? I'll give you 10 more seconds on that question. Well, would you believe it? We're already coming into the last round of the quiz. That's right, it's deliberately short, so I don't have to speak for too long because you'll all get fed up with me. Isn't that wonderful? Right, this last round, some of you might have come across this round before, but it's a good one. I quite like it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ben & Jerry's Real or Not round. In this round, I will read you the name of a Ben & Jerry's ice cream and a description of it. All you need to tell me, as you should be able to see from your answer sheet, is whether it is real or whether it's not real. Ben & Jerry's are, of course, famous for having all sorts of different and wonderful flavors, but sadly, they're not sponsoring tonight's quiz. So when I go home, I'm going to be having some Haagen-Dazs. All right, question number 1. Is it real or not? Peanuts popcorn, described as follows: caramel ice cream with white fudge-covered caramel popcorn, toffee-coated peanuts, and a caramel swirl. Is it real or is it not real? Oh, real or no real? Oh, that's much better. Never mind. It shouldn't take you too long to decide whether that's real or not. So I'm going to move on to the next one. Question number 2. Urban Jumble, described as follows: a swirling safari of chocolate ice cream and coconut ice cream mixed with white and dark chocolatey chunks, pecans, and roasted almonds. Is it real or is it not real? Question number 3. The Inside Scoop. A scoop of peanut butter flavored ice cream with dark chocolate chunks surrounded by chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Is it real or is it not real? You could also comment in the chats whether you want it to be real or not as well, because some of these are quite good. Okay, question number 4. Au pair. This is described as a pear ice cream with a hint of almond and a light fudge swirl. Is it real or is it not real? Okay, well, Corette said in the chat that when X-Men came out, Ben & Jerry's had a special ice cream flavour. Well, what about this one? Question 5. Back to the Scoopture 3. Chocolate milk flavoured ice cream with fudge cowboy hats and trains and a white chocolate DeLorean. Is it real or is it not real? Question number 6. Ms. Jelena's sweet potato pie, which is described as ginger ice cream with a fudge swirl. Is it real or is it not real? Okay, question number 7. Space Race. Chocolate ice cream with white chocolate stars and rockets with a caramel swirl. Is it real or is it not real? Question number 8. Chubby Hubby. Vanilla malt ice cream with peanutty fudge-covered pretzels with fudge and peanut buttery swirls. Is Chubby Hubby real or not real? Question number 9. Fossil Fuel. This is a sweet cream ice cream with chocolate cookie pieces, fudge dinosaurs, and a fudge swirl. Is it real or is it not real? And the last question of the quiz, provided we don't have to go to a tiebreaker, while a very noisy motorbike goes past here. Oh no, it was a van with a baked bean tin for an exhaust. Is question number 10, legendary. This is 3 of Ben & Jerry's most legendary flavors combined in one tub. It features chocolate chip cookie dough, fish food, and chocolate fudge brownie. Ooh, is it real or is it not real? And once you've done that, that is the end of the quiz. So it's at this point you need to submit your answers using that Google form. Once you've done that, give me a little hello in the chat or say something in the chat to tell me that you've done it. And I'll make sure I get all the answers. But before I show you anything, I'm going to make sure I've got all the answers. Oh my goodness. There's some interesting names here that I've been sent. Mutilated Pigeon, the Furthingtons, the Powerpuff Girls, the Sunderfish with a little fish emoji. I got 4 so far. Let me know if your team name is not being read out yet or you're still waiting to submit your quiz. The Leaders. That's 5 so far. Mutilated Pigeon, the Furthingtons, Powerpuff Girls, the Sunderfish, the Leaders, the Buicks, the lockdown legends. I'm going to wait one more minute. Because believe it or not, then I need to print these and mark them frantically while you watch the preview for Reasonable and Real, which I will show you in a moment. I've got the Mutilated Pigeon, the Furthingtons, Powerpuff Girls, the Sunderfish, the Leaders, the Buicks, Lockdown Legends. Am I waiting for any more? You've got 30 seconds to submit it. Otherwise, you're probably not going to get marked. Should I do a little dance or something? No, I'm not going to do a dance. Why would I do a dance? Oh dear. This is what happens when you leave me in a room on my own with a microphone. I just keep talking. There could be no camera here and I'd still look in the middle of the air. Ah. Oh, am I still waiting for the quarantine? I've not got them yet. Or is that just a very good pun in the chat? I'll run through what I've got one more time before I show you the preview. Thanks, Jono. Mutilated Pigeon, the Furthingtons, Powerpuff Girls, the Sunderfish with fish emoji, the Leaders, the Buicks, and Lockdown Legends. It's like being a sports commentator, just talking to myself. Yes, indeed. Alrighty, I'm going to download those. I've got to learn how to use... Oh, here we are. I'm going to press print. And then and only then am I going to let you see the preview. Oh, dearie me. Oh dear. Well, here we go. I'm pressing print. I've not had any more through, which is good. So that's all gone through to the printer. I'm going to get marking. But before I get marking, I'm going to cue a video that starts to introduce the Reasonable and Real videos. Now, if you're watching on your TV or something, or certainly if you're watching with headphones in, be ready to adjust your volume. I have tried to level things out a bit, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Here you are. Enjoy this preview of Reasonable and Real.
Hi, my name is Peter.
Hi, my name's Steve.
My name is Domenica Hall.
My name's Correct.
My name's Jono.
Hello, I'm Paul Jackson.
Our friends were definitely playing matchmakers at the time.
As I became a teenager, I became less interested.
We moved from London to Bristol with a 5-month-old baby.
I started my apprenticeship.
Let's fast forward a bit. Went to uni.
So if you're not sure what to make of the Bible, if you think faith is just for people who want a crutch, or if you're sitting on the fence and you haven't really made that step of faith, all I can say to you that you would never regret it. We live in uncertain times now, and God has not promised us an easy life, but He's promised us to be always with us, and He's given us a message of hope and new beginnings, and I certainly experienced that in my life over and over again.
So, do Christians follow the science?
all evangelicals nuts?
What does the Bible say about race?
The coronavirus has not taken God by surprise.
What does Christianity offer us in a coronavirus world?
Reasonable and Real is a collection of short videos featuring people from our church. We want to show how reasonable our faith is. In 3-minute videos, we want to answer some of the big questions of life. Now, in 3 minutes, we don't have time to say everything, but we hope we'll give you a flavour for what Christians believe, and you'll see that it is quite reasonable. In slightly longer videos, people will be sharing the story of their lives and how real Jesus is to them and what a real difference he's made. We hope that you really enjoy watching these videos and that they'll help you think these things through a bit more and see how reasonable and real our faith is.
Oh, dearie me. Right, I'm currently on the floor marking. So I'm going to need you to talk among yourselves. It shouldn't take me too long to do this. But talk among yourselves, and then I will give you the answers to the quiz. So if you just hold on, it won't be much longer, and I should be able to let you know. Woo! Goodness me, that took me a little while. I'm very sorry. Oh, I'm glad you're having conversations about strange things. There we are, right. You pick up my notes from the floor, and I'm going to run through the answers super quickly, and then I'm going to tell you who has won our quiz. So, my sheets have gone in the wrong order. Here we go in the memory challenge. It was a red bag that was removed. It was a USB stick. The gingerbread man's buttons were jelly tots. The boy was wearing purple pajamas. They were green, orange, and pink. The sprinkles. You all got the other prizes fine. I think you lot are a bit greedy. There were 2 juggling balls on my desk. Some of you even gave the colours, but I don't give bonus points. The gingerbread boy's balloon was blue. The house was made from cheddar cheese, and it was white and red, not red and white like most of you said. I managed to fool quite a lot of you with some... Am I missing a sheet of paper? No, the Dr. Seuss rhyming round. It went... From there to here and here to there, funny things are everywhere. That's from one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Then it was, I meant what I said and I said what I meant. An elephant's faithful 100%. 100%. Some of you got the idea, but you've not got the point, sadly. That's from Horton Hatches the Egg. And then, today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. And that's from Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss. In the guesstimation round, it takes 12 bees to make a teaspoon of honey. There are 7,122 cornflakes in a 500-gram box of cornflakes. That poor bloke taking pictures of all of them. You can actually see them all online. It's 70 litres of milk per year. There are 50,000 grains of rice in a bag. There are 61 million smartphone users it is predicted there will be in the UK by 2024. It's 100 million cups of tea that are drunk by the Brits every day, according to tea.co.uk, but only 70 million cups of coffee, so we're still a very proud tea-drinking nation. 200 million copies of Minecraft have been sold, and it's 17.6 kilograms of toilet paper that the average Brit flushes down the toilet every year. That's 25 times more than the average Ukrainian, fun fact. And it takes our wonderful NHS 36 hours to treat 1 million patients. That is insane. All right, and then we came to the Ben & Jerry's Real or Not round. Peanuts popcorn is real. Urban Jumble is real. The Inside Scoop is not real. Au Pair is real. Back to the Scoopture 3, I only fooled one of you. That's not real. Ms. Jelena's sweet potato pie is a real flavour, so you can have ginger ice cream. Space Race is not real. I think I fooled all of you on that one. Chubby Hubby is real, Fossil Fuel is real, and Legendary, even though it should be real, is not real. That's all of the answers to the quiz, but what you really want to know is where you came in the standings. Coming up in last place with a very respectable 16 points was the Lockdown Legends. Well done to the Lockdown Legends. Then behind them came the Powerpuff Girls with 18 points, who also joined with the Leaders, who also only had 18 points. With 19 points were the Buicks, and with 21 points were the Sunderfish. So it's all between the Furthingtons and Mutilated Pigeon. Now, I'm giving my favourite name to the Lockdown Legends because I think that's a good name. But it's all between the Furthingtons and Mutilated Pigeon. So, tell me in the chat, who do you think's won? Is it Mutilated Pigeon or is it the Furthingtons? I'll tell you this, there's 3 points in it. What do we think in the chat? Who's won? Mutilated Pigeon or the Furthingtons? Get a bit of tension. Ooh. There's a slight delay on the stream, so I can't see what you say immediately. No one's saying anything? Funnily enough, Steve thinks it's Mutilated Pigeons. That's his team. Oh, the Furthingtons say Helen and Eliana. Mutilated Pigeon, says Steve. MP. Oh dear. Mutilated Pigeon, says Jono. Oh, Jono doubts himself. And I must say, Jono doubts himself for a good reason, because in first place, with a wonderful 25 points, is Mutilated Pigeon. So well done, Mutilated Pigeon. Round of applause for Mutilated Pigeon in the chat. If you can find the clapping emoji. I or Tim shall be round with your bag of treats at some point very soon. If you want them tonight, give me a text. I can probably do it. But it might take me a little while because my car's at home. Thank you, everyone, very much for joining us for the family quiz night to celebrate. Oh, dear, the camera's turned off just in time. Never mind. How did that happen? Oh, I think I knocked a thing out. Never mind. Thank you very much for joining us. And I hope you will tune in to Reasonable and Real. And that'll be the videos will start coming out on Monday through to Friday. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations to Mutilated Pigeon and to everyone for taking part. And all that's left is to say good night and God bless. Enjoy Britain's Got Talent.